runs out of memory, I'm going to quickly talk about injections. Sorry, I blabber on quite a lot, don't I? Injections, right. I inject in my legs, my arm, my tummy, and my butt cheeks. And I'm just going to go for it quick. I inject in my legs majority all the time. I inject in my arm, tummy, and my bum cheeks. When I'm out, obviously I don't pull my trousers down and show my arse to everyone. I go somewhere a bit more private to do that. But arms and tummy, easy peasy, piece of cake. Best way of doing it is quick. Now, it sounds horrible if you're definitely new to being diabetic, or if it's a new spot you don't normally do. I'll start with the easiest spot, doing your arm. I'm right-handed, yet for some reason I don't do this arm. I do this arm with my left hand. I don't know why, but it just works. And if you ever get a normal injection when you go to the doctors or whatever, simple, they just go, you don't feel it, do you? But when you're trying to do it yourself, I was told I had to try and get a bit of skin or a bit of fat at the back, squeeze it over, or lay it on the door or wall or something, and then just get it over somehow and go like that. Don't bother doing that, just get on with it, do it quick, it don't hurt. I take it back, it does hurt sometimes, a very minority of the time, and majority of the time, you can't even feel it. So just do it quick, and I'll quickly show you a needle. Again, some people complain about doing these spots, they reckon they get into muscle. That's rubbish, you don't get muscle. Think about it, this day and age, you use little needles like this. Now, obviously, I don't know if you can see that, I know you can. I'm not going to read the numbers to you, you can just read that yourself. These are the smallest type of needles there are, so if you're worried about needles hurting, get these little small ones, provided they work with your pen. I've used bigger needles before, a lot bigger needles, and they all felt the same, but they hurt. And I was told it's not a matter of getting into muscle because the needles aren't big enough to reach into muscle, it's just how you do it. Alright, if you've been working out and your muscles are all tense, yes, you're going to feel that in your muscle a little bit because the muscles are pushing up against the skin, it's going to hit it. And myself, I'm a very skinny person, that's why I do 2 injections a day. I won't be able to deal with any more than that because it hurts too much. So you can use smaller needles, and peace of mind, it doesn't go into your muscle, don't worry about it too much. Again, being skinny, doing tummy ain't the best way of doing it, but when I started doing it, it didn't hurt so much. I scrunch up in a little ball more or less, try and roll up as much flab as I can, pinch slightly, poke it a little bit, like I do that, pinch and push, hoping that it's soft enough, and then quickly just go, done. My legs, I do the side of my legs and the top of my legs. I do it closer to the knees, to the middle, to closer to your hip. Yeah, where the rest of your legs join your body. And for the top, I slightly inject, of course I inject, I slightly pinch, make sure it's soft again, and then I just go straight. I was originally told to go sideways like that, and like I said, I know that's kind of defeating the point of what the doctors might tell you to do, but this is personal opinion. But when I was doing it sideways, I was going a lot slower, and because the needle's obviously slightly elevated, it's not going straight in, what you might find is you might actually get a little bubble of insulin in your leg. It does go, or wherever you inject, should I say. It does go eventually. But it's very discomfortable, it hurts, and it doesn't feel nice or look nice. So I learned just to pinch slightly and go, slap, done. The side of my legs, I don't pinch, I literally just jab it in and done. And when I say jab, I don't actually mean you go, you literally just go like that. Doesn't take too long to do, and it doesn't hurt after a while. It might hurt the first few times you do it, but once you get your head over it, it's okay. Mine never matter. Sometimes they still hurt, and sometimes they do bleed a little bit, but only a very tiny amount. But it's just mine never matter. As long as you get to grips that it won't hurt too much, it might be alright, You've got to do it anyway. There you go. You just do it. And that's basically all there is to it. I'm going to put more videos up if people want more videos. I'm going to put my Twitter name down here if you want to talk to me. You can message me or whatever, and just to say there's loads of diabetics out there. There's hundreds of videos, there's loads of YouTube channels and people you can talk to. I'm myself been one of them. I'd love to talk to other diabetics. I'd love to hear what people think and how they deal with things. It just, it's something you shouldn't be alone in. And this day and age, not everyone's diabetic. So it's nice to have someone who you can talk to and explain how you feel. So leave a comment, like, subscribe, whatever you want to do. I don't really mind. Let me know what you think, really. Yeah, message me or follow me on Twitter. We'll have a chat, and hopefully I help brighten your day a little bit. So enjoy the rest of your day, and keep smiling.